All right, my friends, now we're going to shift our spotlight over to Intel. Microsoft and Intel's latest Azure Virtual Machines are delivering performance improvements that might just inspire you to upgrade your infrastructure. Today, the new VMs also have the regulated industries abuzz over privacy and compliance enhancements. Here to discuss what all the buzz is about is my friend Rebecca Weekly, Intel's VP of GM and GM of Hyperscale Strategy and Execution. How you doing, Rebecca?
I'm good. How are you, Seth?
Fantastic. I hear there's some exciting Microsoft and Intel news around some new VMs that you just launched. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Seth. We are super excited about the DV5 and EV5 VMs, which are based on the third gen Intel Xeon scalable processors, and they are generally available. So, this generation of VMs offers some great performance features. The Intel DL Boost, which is that built in AI acceleration, very useful for inference, recommendation systems kinds of workloads. Things that are pretty critical to digital services, advertising, which adds to render, e-commerce, which products you might want to buy, crypto acceleration, which obviously is instruction enhancements that we've done in the AES symmetric encryption algorithms. This instruction actually allows you to support vector processing about up to 4 AES blocks simultaneously. So that gives huge performance benefits in all AES modes of encryption. And then finally, of course, AVX 512, which has been around for a little while, but allows you to really accelerate the performance of workloads in HPC. So scientific simulations, but also financial analytics, artificial intelligence, 3D modeling analysis, image and audio video processing, cryptography, data impression. You'd be amazed what vector extensions can do for you.
I am a huge fan of vector extensions because I'm an AI guy, and it's all about linear algebra and vector calculus. And so, I mean, let's talk a little bit about how this impacts performance.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no hardware coolness if the software doesn't do the work. So we've done a ton of optimization together in LampStack and SQL to show much better performance for end users on these new features. So Bitnami compared the performance of WordPress running on Azure VM specifically, the DDSV5 and the DDSV4 VM series, each using normalized to 4 vCPUs. And with that, we sort of stress tested a WordPress website to replicate traditional user behavior in the web tier. These workload categories need to execute a huge number of HTTPS requests. Pretty typical. You just had a whole section on security. I'm
Yeah.
sure your end users know how important security is. But it absolutely requires encryption and decryption with every single handshake to be able to ensure your web traffic is secure. So, the characteristics of that workload, really the two primary metrics that end users are looking at is your average response time, got to be snappy, and your throughput with obviously good encryption. So with that built-in crypto performance, we were able to get the DV5 series VMs to deliver a 58% increase in performance and a reduced average wait time of 55%. So that's something you're gonna feel,
It's
right? It's more
amazing. Yeah.
than yeah.
What
And then
about?
on the SQL
Yeah,
front,
yeah. Tell us about
we
because
also work with principal.
yeah, tell us about the database stuff too because I think that's important too.
Absolutely. So, SQL is kind of, I mean, this is Microsoft. So, SQL is something that we always want to make sure we are optimizing for in any new generation of our Xeon processors. So, with the EV5, the new SQL Server 2019 is showing a gen over gen improvement of 1.27 on data warehouse workload performance. MySQL on DV5, there's a 1.39x performance increase in transactions per minute. All of these links, all of these benchmarks are on our partner page. Definitely go check them out. We're really, really proud of the work we've done together.
I mean, that's really cool how you're showing like how this is speeding up a pretty common workload like WordPress, both on the front end, the back end, subscription. I also understand there's something new around privacy.
Absolutely. We have entered this new world of work from home and end users are everywhere and more people coming to the public cloud. There's so much that we are trying to work on together with Azure in the space of privacy and confidential computing. So the DCS V3 with Intel Software Guard extensions launched yesterday. It's now in public preview, and Intel is offering hardware-based memory encryption that isolates your specific application code and data in memory. And that's really it's great news for customers that need to keep their data and code private while they're using it. So gen over gen, it's a 1,500x increase in enclave page cache memory. It's 256 gigabytes, which means that you have a trusted execution environment that actually can handle enterprise class workloads and efficiently do that with fewer VMs. So more cheaply, end user experience is much improved. In general, there's a 12x increase in the regular memory and 384 gigabytes and a 6x increase in the physical core size of these new instance classes. So just think about it like you've unlocked, you've unleashed what we really want to be able to do to have secure private computing at scale. And they also fully support worker nodes in Azure Kubernetes. So it's really that cloud native workload experience also unlocked.
All right, just a final question. Anything, last thing you'd want everyone to know about in the last 10 seconds?
Oh my gosh, just, this is such a great partnership. We've done so much together. We fully focus on Microsoft Technology Center in Intel to help bring, 25 years of engineering partnership. There's so much that we've been able to do across our portfolios together.
That's right.
We're encouraging everyone to kind of come to OpenCV and the spatial AI content that's happening with OakD Lite and Myriad X VPUs in our, community center, and hopefully we'll share the next results that Microsoft builds.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca.